Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back to visit me. And if you haven't been here before, give me just one moment. Let me tell you a little bit about who I am and what I do. So my name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp products and devices. So it doesn't really matter whether it's a consumable product of any kind or whether it's a functional device of any type. We're going to be checking out all of that stuff here on this channel. I really do hope you enjoy the content that I'm making for you. So guys, today we're doing another flower review. I'm really excited to get this flower under my microscope and show it to you guys. But before we get into that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to kick it back to the previous me, and he's going to go ahead and reiterate a little bit about what we do here on this channel, and he might even be able to explain to you a little bit about what THCA is, if there's any of you out there that might still be unsure. And then after that, we're going to hop right into this review. Alright, as you guys know, I review federally legal hemp products and devices on this channel. And some of these products have THCA in the name. And THCA is one of those things that has an awful lot of people confused right now. So if you're one of those people that's confused, give me just one moment. Let me explain a little bit. I might be able to educate you a little bit about what THCA actually is. And THCA stands for tetrahydrocannabinolic acid. And it's the naturally occurring compound found on all hemp plants everywhere. Basically, it's the precursor to what we know now as Delta 9 THC. All right. So, in and of itself, though, guys, THCA is not psychoactive. You're not going to go out and eat a piece of a hemp plant and get any elevated effects. It does not work like that. It first has to undergo a process called decarboxylation. And decarboxylation may sound like a fancy chemistry word, and it's because it is, but it's very simple in principle. And it simply means application of heat. So it doesn't really matter whether it's environmental heat, just the heat of the sun, it's a hot day outside, or, we're applying some artificial heat with some flame or with an electronic heat source like I like to use. We are decarboxylating that THCA molecule, and it's dropping that A right off the end of that molecule chain, and it's leaving you with good old-fashioned THC. So, guys, I want to be very clear on this. For all intents and purposes, the THC that everybody that you've ever spoken to or has ever spoken about before this, before 2018, they have been referring to THCA, the naturally occurring compound found on the plant. All right? Very clear about that. It is basically the same thing everybody's always spoken about. But the great thing is, since 2018 in the federal farm bill, we can get all these things to our doors. We don't have to go out and, you know, deal with strange people at odd times of night, potentially go out and, waste our time at the least and risk our safety at the worst. Now we just get it mailed to us, and when you get your packages in the mail, you're going to be getting something like this. This is a letter, a notice to law enforcement and the Postal Service. And it just dictates what is in the package, and it does list the applicable sections of the 2018 Farm Bill that the things in the package are covered under. Very important to hold on to these guys. You don't want to get rid of these right now. They pack flat. Just hold on to them. There's no reason to throw these out at this moment. For the foreseeable future, hold on to these and hold on to any COAs or certificates of analysis that you may have with your products. All right. All right, now that we got that out of the way, what we're looking at today is coming to us from Realize Hemp. And what we're looking at is Diesel Thai. This is a straight sativa. Very nice packaging, first off. Very nice packaging. This packaging is, I guess it would be embossed. It's slightly textured. Um, really, really nice. Um, Strain label, which is green, so you can see through it on my greens against my green screen. On the back, we have a description of the flower. Your ultimate daytime companion, delivering an energetic yet balanced sativa high without the jittery buzz. Its vibrant aroma blends citrus, spicy pepper, and sandalwood, sparking creativity and mellow happiness for even the busiest days. Very nice. And of course, right here we have our sample ID and QR code for you to scan so you can get to the COAs. Now this is coming in at 25%, so should be fairly medium strength. All right, we're gonna open it up. Really well sealed. You're not gonna get any smells or scents coming through these packs until you open them. Mmm, It definitely does have that smell of sandalwood. I really like that sandalwood smell. 62% Boveda. And here are the nugs, guys. Very, very nice looking nugs. They got some length to them, as you can see, which is fairly indicative of a good sativa. Sativas tend to have, at least in my experience, they tend to have longer bud structure. Fairly good density. A little bit of stick, as you can see there. There is some stick to it. And I believe we're actually going to have some pretty good keef, some good trichome coverage on this. Um, the smell is on point. The smell is what it's described as: citrus, peppery, sandalwoody kind of smell. Very interesting. I'm excited to get it in my bowl and try it. But real quick, I'm going to go ahead and take a cut here, and I'm going to get some good shots of this. And then we'll be back and we'll try it out. And we'll see what we can find out about this strain. All right, guys, I'm back, and I've got some great shots of this Diesel Tie from Relights Hemp. Really, really nice looking flower. Guys, this is, you'll see. I mean, you'll see with the shots. Very, very healthy trichomes, very good density, wonderful colors. I'm really excited to try this, guys. Um, I hate to be that person that admits this sort of thing, but I've really been enjoying my sativas lately. Traditionally, I've always been an indica guy. They, keep me level, calm me down quite a lot. But the more I get into different projects and the more that I stay active, filming these videos and, you know, um, just working with Green World, doing all this other stuff, I'm having to stay more active. I'm having to work longer hours, and I gotta say, sativas really do help when you're working long hours, provided they're not gonna make you too jittery and all of that sort of stuff. And that's one of the reasons I'm really interested in this one is because it claims it's a great sativa that lacks that ancient that anxious buzz of many sativas have. So I'm really really interested in that. Some sativas, they do make you a little jittery, they do make you feel a little bit anxious at times, and this one claims that it has all of the great all of the great stuff about sativas and none of that anxious buzz. I'm really really interested in that. As usual, we'll be trying this with our crossing products. We're using the One Hit Wonder today with our thermal twist as backup just in case. And we're running in the microdose bowl and the titanium hybrid matrix bowl. All right. So what we're looking at here is it's a 70-30 indica dominant, I believe, or sativa dominant, pardon me. Reading things backwards here. And we're at about 25% THC. And it says your ultimate daytime companion, delivering an energetic, balanced sativa high without the jittery buzz. Vibrant aroma blends citrus, spicy pepper, and sandalwood, sparking creativity and mellow happiness for even the busiest days. Now, I do love sandalwood, and I did smell that on the nose. And like right there on the description, it tells you it's not going to give you that jittery feeling. Now, the cross is sour diesel cross with Thai. All right, and I do believe I'm not going to mention the actual original breeder, but it does appear that this comes off of the Hoko Peninsula, the Olympic Peninsula, and it is a cross of a male Thai stick crossed with an East Coast sour diesel cutting. So, very, very interesting. It should be very potent and should be very good on the flavor. It does have that sour diesel in it, and I am a huge fan of sour diesel. Um, I have not had a whole lot of Thai, anything really. But I need to be learning more about Thai um, flour, to be quite honest, and there's a reason for that. Mm, that is extremely good. It's got some citrus on it, little bit spicy, peppery spice, not like herbal spice. It is peppery spice, but it's got a. I can definitely get a hint of that sandalwood in it. Really nice. But so I need to be learning more about Thai land races and things like that because over at Green World we deal with a couple of different Thai crosses, and I myself just learning about it. But we have a couple of people over there. One person in particular has been working with Thai crosses for over 10 years. So they're very, very, very educated, very experienced with Thai crosses. Um, so this is really interesting to be actually tasting one for once. I'm sure I've had them in the past. I just have never really put much thought into it until recently. Very smooth, very smooth, and it doesn't have that pine on it that you would expect from certain sativas. No detectable notes of pine, no detectable notes of anything that I would call super fruit. No berry or nothing like that. It does have that hint of citrus, does have some spice on it, but what I'm really noticing, and it's not really on the palate, it is through the olfactory sense, through the nose. What you're smelling is what you're getting, kind of thing, and it does have that sandalwood to it. Like I say, my favorite. You know, I use incense quite a lot. I burn incense quite a lot for obvious reasons. Um, but one of my favorites is sandalwood. When I grow my beard out, I use my beard oil, always sandalwood. So I really do recognize it here, and I really like it. I never would have thought that I would like to consume sandalwood or to vape that as a flavor that I would get from hemp. But wow, it's really nice. It's very, very pleasant. Um, and it does have that spicy je ne sais quoi to it. You know what I mean? It's got something to it that's a little bit spicy. Not quite what would be reminiscent of a flavor that I would call hashy, that I've mentioned in certain other, landrace strains do have more, hashy flavors to them. This isn't hashy. This is more of a peppery spice, and it's really nice. Really, really nice. So, I'm gonna go ahead and go to the large bowl. Don't forget to put that in there. Don't want to burn up my throat. It's one of the things, guys. I do prefer to run these things without water so that I can get the best flavor possible. Um, but when you're running something like this without water and you're putting this much heat through it, you're putting heat through it. So you kind of do need to have some glass, some surface area and stuff. I actually have a previous video from the Vapid products talking to you about dimpled stems and how glass itself, you know surface area can be used to condense and cool vapor. So that's more or less what I'm doing here is I'm adding more air path, more for the vapor to travel, and it cools itself on that glass. Okay. Yep. Right there is much more of that citrus punch on the larger hit. Still retaining that spicy, sandalwoody thing it's got going for it, but it's very sweet citrus. All right. Almost like citrus candy. Um, you're getting a heavy hit of that up front, but what's staying on the palate is still that sandalwood. I really like it. I feel like this is one of those that you could probably use as a palate cleanser throughout the day if you wanted to try multiple different things. I feel like the little bit of the sandalwood that this would leave, like in the back of your palate, would would actually really help to cleanse it. Maybe kind of like if you guys like sushi, ginger can be used as a palate cleanser. In fact, that's what it's for. It's not actually meant to be used as a garnish as such. It's meant to cleanse the palate between bites. Um, but similar way, I think this could probably this if you were just tasting flower all day, this could be used in between to kind of cleanse the palate, I think. Definitely if what you're tasting is a lot of berry and fruit forward stuff because the this what's left on the palate with the sandalwood kind of tasting terpenes and spice, that would give a great contrast. It would really make the next berry forward thing or the next fruit forward thing pop really good. Um, really nice. You guys might have heard my dog barking in the background. He gets a little excited sometimes. Pardon him. Very nice. Very nice. And it's potent. It definitely gives you that I'm feeling focused, definitely uplifted, definitely feel like I'm ready to get some stuff done, but I'm not feeling jittery. Um, I'm not sure if this is gonna, pardon me, I'm not sure if this sativa will leave me as talkative as some sativas have a tendency to do. Um, but it definitely is waking me up a bit. Um, I'm getting that pressure behind the eyes that I've told you guys about before that I tend to experience primarily with sativa dominant strains, and that is definitely present here. Um, and it's hit me pretty quick. I mean, it's a creeper, but it's a fast creeper. It's it's very nice, very nice. I like it, and I feel like I could really go out and get some stuff done and interact without appearing too jittery or feeling like I'm too jittery in front of others. I'm a fairly high strung person anyway, so it's really nice to find a sativa that isn't going to have me, with acting with a bunch of nervous habits and stuff like that, which I have a tendency to do when I'm under stress. So the less anxiety I get from something, the better. And yeah, it's really nice. I do plan on trying some other things with some different Thai crosses in it. So let me know, guys, if you guys know of anything else with Thai crosses, or that Thai is crossed into, that I should try. Just leave a comment. As always, I really appreciate all the comments you guys are leaving. I always appreciate, when you're liking and subscribing and sharing. I know several of you share my content with others, and I really am grateful for that. That means the world. Um, I do have some more improvements coming to my channel. I've got some more things I'll be doing with the green screen, some more unique things that I'm not sure have actually been done um, in this niche with green screen and all of that sort of stuff. I'm trying to find different things to keep things fun. I will be upgrading hopefully soon my lighting, so I'll have a little bit better lighting in here. I'm hoping to upgrade my camera, my main camera at the very least. So hopefully you'll have a clearer picture. I do think this camera is pretty good at 1080p, um, but it might be time to upgrade a little bit. Um, Still kind of kicking that one around. But I do have a lot of new stuff coming, and not just in the way of, flower and concentrate and device reviews and stuff like that. I've also got some new series coming. I've got some short series. I plan on doing a short series on actually maintenance of glass, taking care of your bongs and stuff like that. Um, at some time in the future, I do have to take some time to filthy mine up, make them nice and dirty. So, I can actually do that video appropriately for you, do that series of videos probably, because it is probably going to be a series. There's a few different ways you can go about cleaning your pieces depending on what's involved, percolators or if, whatever. Um, Whether they're traditional pieces, whether they're, dab rigs, that sort of stuff. Um, got that coming. Hopefully some more educational content. I am still reading up about, um, flavonoids and stuff like that. And as soon as I feel comfortable enough to, feel like I know enough about it and I'm educated and informed enough about it to share it with you guys, I'll share what I've learned. I tend to be obsessive and try to really be sure of what I'm learning before I share that with others. So that's just my thing. You can rest assured if I am telling you something, it's because I 100%, believe it to be the case and have done my diligence and research to determine that to be the case. It's just the way I am. Very, very obsessive. But wow, maybe this is going to make me talk too long. Well, I wasn't getting that initially, but it is making me a little talkative. So guys, I think I'm gonna leave you here. I got some other stuff I gotta get done today. Might even make another review here in a little bit after I go find something to eat. I do hope you guys have been doing very well. I hope you're staying positive, seeking the positive things, not hunting the negative things. Um, I past couple weeks I've been forgetting one of the things that I've been telling you guys. I've been forgetting to count my blessings daily. So in the past few days, I've been, starting to do that again, starting to count my blessings daily again. And wow, wow, it really does make a difference, guys. It really does change your mindset. Even for myself, one who preaches about this all the time. I'm not perfect. I slip up every now and then. And I fall into, a little pit every now and then. I have a little speed bump every now and then put in front of me, little hurdle. And sometimes I forget my own lessons. And I'll put that out in front of you guys. There's no reason if you forget or you slip up, don't hold it against yourself too bad. Just get back on track, and then when you're back on track, be grateful and feel blessed for being back on track, and recognize your blessings and count them daily. And yeah, anytime I slip up or I forget, I'm just gonna get right back on that horse, and I'm gonna keep on riding. So I want you guys to take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, take care of each other. And yeah, just keep on keeping on and stay lifted and stay blessed. And I'll talk to you very, very soon. Peace.